Consideration number 14, consideration possible action for policy to remove nuisance properties for future home or business construction. Update from the Building and Grounds Committee.
Would you guys like to talk, or would you like me to update them, our last meeting? At the December meeting, we had the four community members meet and give us some recommendations. They looked at a very short survey giving recommendations on would this be a good opportunity to demolish or move a home, or just what their thoughts were. And it was determined that the home along 6th Street would probably be a good location for a business office of some kind. Just the location off the highway, the parking space that's available off of 6th Street. The kitchen in there was a little bit smaller, but maybe it would work perfect for a little kitchenette of an office.
Same with the bathroom. Bathroom really tiny, but for an office bathroom, would be great.
So that was their consideration, not to demolish that home, but maybe consider a different use for it. The other two homes were equal in, they're probably not a salvageable home to consider the demolish of it.
The one is right over here. Where is the third one?
On L Street, right across from like a Mill Point. It's between 3rd and 4th Street. South
To
of
the
what
south of
you
Caminson's property.
Oh, okay.
So those were the three homes. There was discussion as to, try to help out with what kind of conditions could you use for establishing a policy. Would you require the real estate taxes be paid current? Would you require an asbestos inspection being paid for with the property being deeded over to the city? There was talk about considering the value of the lot at a certain amount of dollars, and if it fell within a range, maybe you didn't ask them to do the asbestos or real estate taxes, whatever that might be, negotiable. One suggestion was to look at other properties. Maybe these aren't the three properties to start off with, and look at the list of homes that maybe have routine, regular weed nuisance letters that are sent in every year, and see if that was a viable option. I know Leonard might have looked at a few properties. I don't know if anything caught your eye as to.
I should have brought that paper. You made a list of about 5. Most of them, just from what I observed, could, a couple of them were marginal for fixing, the roofs were caving in. There's quite a few of them.
109 H Street would be one. That would be a
3 of
good
those were
summer.
Brett's that get mowing notices. Those houses are good. They could be rented, they could be used.
It's just lack of effort to get them to that position.
Or funds.
Okay. But, I don't know if we need a committee. I drove around that day, it didn't take too long. But we need somebody who's kind of up on it to go talk to those people, don't you think? And see what their thoughts are for them. The only way you're gonna move forward is to try to get them on board and see what their thoughts are. And, then we have to set a policy. Are we gonna spend the money and do it? If they don't give us the property, if they give us the property, then we can do it.
Those are the ones that are a little better than bad. Where this fellow doesn't want to fix them up.
That house
Better than bad.
close to me, that one that they started to paint, I wonder is the inside of that as bad as the outside, I wonder?
I don't know the inside at all. I don't know if anyone's ever.
She's
been
had
there.
numerous offers from interested area property owner, and she just refuses to sell.
South.
It's a sentimental
Yeah, she
family
grew up
home.
there, so she don't wanna get rid of it, so. But it's, last time I was near it, it's not in the best of shape.
Inside, that's what
I think it was starting to have issues there, because
Inside.
the
Well, can it
outside
be
was.
declared a nuisance then or something? Or?
Well, Mike, is that the one the cats and dogs run in and out of?
No,
That's
not yet.
Okay.
This is one the little vandalizers hide behind.
At this point in time, I don't know if you wanna look at one of these properties, or if you wanna consider something else. We didn't want to have this put in the paper as we were trying to develop a policy, and we have calls coming in now that are asking for other properties to be considered. I've had 2 calls already, and so I think what needs to, if I can ask you to consider, start putting some kind of a policy together, because the first question's gonna be, is this home gonna qualify? What are the criteria to be considered for the project?
Okay, so I think our committee needs to meet again probably, and it needs to probably be a closed committee meeting until we are ready to bring that policy out.
I don't know if anybody's got any things you want in the policy,
Let us
let
know.
us know.
Well, I had originally hoped that we could do this and it wouldn't cost us money, but after visiting with you guys or your reports, I can see that's probably not gonna. So I think, and I think I said this last month too, I think we need to look at this coming budget and budget, 10 or 12 or 15 or whatever, to go into that deal and start. There's one over there on Highway 14 on the east side. It's got a brand new, or a good blue tin roof on it, but the porch is falling apart. I don't even know who owns it.
We got one on H Street that's just, needs to go.
Well, it's just hard to field the questions right now until we have a policy, so I think that that's what we have to go with, and, still know that we do wanna move slowly and carefully through everything, just so that we do this right, and,
I think it would be appropriate then to table this. You need to do, you guys can move ahead with what you wanna do. And then maybe keep council apprised of what, something we need to address. So item number 14 will be tabled.
Okay.
Item 15, discussion and possible action for considering animals allowed in city limits.
Did everyone have a chance to look at a sample that was provided in your packet for some of the thoughts or ideas?
I guess I see the problems that we've already discussed with Mike about having problems with the animals we do allow, and, thinking about what we would be adding to our police officers' duties by increasing